Yes, absolutely, absolutely, my friends. What's going on, everybody? This is Luke Pico with IroncladConfidence.com coming to you guys today. Just wanted to share some insights, wanted to share some powerful concepts because, that's what we do on this channel, baby. Yeah, buddy, dude. So check it out, my friends. If you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, you guys want to learn about confidence building, you want to learn about universal laws of attraction, you want to learn about how to create the type of reality that you want to create, you want to learn what's going on behind the scenes of your psychology so that you can build the type of, reality that you want to experience, then stick around, baby, because on this channel, you guys, that's exactly what we talk about. Yeah, buddy, dude. And so here's the thing, baby. I want to share with you guys today just kind of a little bit about how to magnify your dynamic power and how your personality is a freaking magnet, dude. Okay? And so, what do I mean how to magnify your personal power? See, a lot of people, if this stuff's new to you, it's probably going to trip you out. It's probably going to make you wonder like, dude, what is this guy talking about, right? But here's the thing, baby. So, you're always in a state of magnifying who you believe you are. See, most people, they don't know that. Luke, what are you talking about, dude? Yeah, buddy, baby. So check it out. You're always in a state of magnifying who you believe you are. See, most people, they don't know that. See, when you magnify something, you take a magnifying glass and you blow it up, baby. You magnify it, right? Guess what? You're not going to believe it. As people, we are literally magnifying and magnetizing. See, when you magnify something, you magnetize the picture towards you. That should freaking rock your world. See, and so it really boils down to, what do you believe about who you are? What do you believe about who you believe you are? Because see, you can magnify a negative personality. You can magnify that type of personal power. See, everyone has personal power every day. You have personal power right now. It's just that a lot of people, even though that may sound obvious to most people, they're not actually using that personal power in a very powerful, constructive, successful type of way. See, most people are not doing that, dude. And so they're living life, they're doing the best that they can, they're using their personal power, but when you're unaware that you actually have the freaking creator tools inside of you so that you can create what it is that you want to experience in life, then you start to actually realize what you're doing with your life, who you are, right? What you can do, who you can become, the type of reality you want to create. And so some of the things that I've learned about life and reality, because you guys, if you know anything about me or my story or whatever, I've talked about it throughout my videos. I share this every once in a while because it's important that you understand who I am and where I've come from and what I'm going through and the experiences that I've accumulated in my life. Because the truth is that, see, I was born in a very dysfunctional reality, like a lot of people, right? You're raised in just depends on what you are, right? Who what environment. See, it's our environment that literally gets projected onto us from the time we're little. And then what we do as people is we literally get stamped with whatever information came from that environment. And without even knowing it, we take on that collection of ideas and beliefs and words and thoughts and emotions, and we live our life based upon that information. And we don't even know it, even though we know it. It's always a catch-22, baby. That means we know, but we don't know actually how deep it goes. So guess what? If we only have a surface understanding of who we are based upon the things that we've accumulated from our past, then we actually are working with very ignorant and limited information. But when you actually understand who you are from a very powerful, deep level of awareness, you magnify a greater understanding of who you believe you are. And that who you believe you are carries the personal power of who you believe you are. And so for me, I was raised in a very dysfunctional environment. You're raised around drug addiction. You're raised around alcohol addiction. You're raised around violence and crime and people you love getting shot and stabbed and killed and locked up and put in prison. Okay, that's how I was raised around. And the reason I'm doing what I'm doing to you is because, or sharing this with you, is because I freaking decoded, I freaking, boom, baby, unlocked how reality works. I've unlocked who I am inside and what I believe I can do and what's true about me, baby. That's real right there. And so you have this dynamic power. You have this dynamic personality, this dynamic power, this superpower inside of you that most people, they're unaware of. See? And so what do I mean? So here's the thing, baby. Like your voice, literally, you can say nothing without the emotional power that comes from your soul, dude. And so in life, it really boils down to who it is you want to be in life. Because a lot of people, they live their life listening to everyone else. Okay? Now, mind you, it's important to learn from other people if they have good information to share with you. But where it becomes destructive is if you're learning from people who literally are not ahead of you. And what I mean ahead of you, I don't mean just financially ahead of you. I mean when it comes to who they believe they are. There's plenty of successful people who may have wealth and money, but they have no confidence. They have no character. They don't have that because that's not what they were going for. They were going just for the wealth. For me, I decided to focus on who I am. My personal power. Because see, when you focus on who you are, you actually build a strong character. Because you're a character whether you know it or not. See, you're the freaking director of the storyline of your life. Rewind, say it again, Luke. Freaking amazing, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. This is the way it goes, my friends. You are the director of your life. Just like you watch a movie and there's a director who directs the movie, your life is a movie. Whether you recognize that or not, your life is a movie. And so a lot of people choose to live life not even realizing that they're magnifying negativity. They're magnifying whatever blueprint, carbon copy, whatever blueprint they picked up from the time they were born. So you get raised around violence, guess what? It's more than likely that you're going to grow up because you were raised around violence, being a violent person. You're going to see people who were doing this. You were seeing people who were doing all these things. You're more than likely, it's not absolute because you always have the free will to change who you believe you are. See? And so a lot of people live life copycatting whatever environment they were raised around. So guess what? You've seen people doing drugs all the time. You start to get influenced by that magnetic energy, and then you start to literally become a drug addict. Or, whatever that is, right? And next thing you know, you're wondering why your life is always spiraling out of control, right? You're wondering why you're living a certain way. Now, I'm not talking about events and circumstances that happen to you that are negative. I'm talking about the choices that you personally make and who you believe you are. You see, because whether you recognize this or not, we live in a world that is governed by electromagnetic energy. Whether you understand what I'm sharing with you or not, you're going to have to study some of my older videos or learn it on your own. But I freaking been there, done that, fucking killed the cat, skinned the cat. I understand exactly how reality works. And it'll freaking rock your world if you understand this. You see, the whole world we live in is governed by energy. Okay? And that energy is electromagnetic energy. And that magnetic energy magnifies whatever we believe to be true about who we are. So you can magnify negative personal power, or you can magnify positive, confident personal power in who you believe you are. See, most people, they don't know that. And so if you don't know that, how in the world are you ever going to improve who you believe you are? So next thing you know, you're magnifying insecurity. Next thing you know, you're magnifying sadness. Next thing you know, you're magnifying the victim state of mind. Next thing you know, you're magnifying all kinds of things that maybe you don't want to experience. You're magnifying fear. You're magnifying all kinds of anxiety and problems and depression and worry and negativity and who cares and life sucks and I can't do it. See, this is how people get. They don't even know it. And so you're always in a state of magnifying who you believe you are. And so who do you believe you are? You want to learn how to harness your personal power. You want to learn how to harness that dynamic personality that you can build. See, most people, they don't know they can build that. And so for me, I started paying attention to, hey, you know what? I'm going to magnify straight up juggernaut confidence. I'm going to magnify straight up charisma, dude. I'm going to magnify enthusiasm, buddy. I'm going to magnify success. I'm going to magnify and show you the power of self-esteem. And how you could become a freaking, a locomotive, dude. Dang, baby. Freaking amazing, baby. Most people, they don't know that. And so, who do you want to be in life? You see, it took me years to freaking break through the freaking barriers of personality that I had. Because see, before I was living with a personality that was always built based on fear, because that's what I learned growing up. You learn to live life based on everything fearful, everything negative, everything's a problem, everything's never good enough. And you know what's crazy is that because I lost my house, practically lost everything in my reality, all kinds of relationship problems going on. It wasn't because of me personally doing those things. It was because there's other energies that we work with in this world. There's other energies that we work with in this world. And those energies directly impact and affect your reality. See, most people, they don't know that. And so they just think, woe is me. Life is this way because of this. But you got to understand something, dude. If you're not paying attention to your energy, then you've freaking lost the game. You've lost the game because everything happens in the world of energy. There's no way a person can lie to me. You can't see, that's the thing, because see, energy doesn't lie. And you can feel that deep central voice coming from the creator, letting you know whether something is accurate or not accurate. So yeah, sometimes you may be a little off, but here's the point. When you understand who you are, when you understand that you have the ability to create, when you understand that you're always in a state of magnifying who you believe you are, guess what, baby? You will become, boom, like a magnet. And what does a magnet do? A magnet attracts to it what it is in alignment with. That should freaking rock your world. Because here's the thing. If you're in alignment with negativity and problems and life sucks and fear and worry and all this other stuff, you will attract other people who live in alignment with those ideas. And if you don't understand what I'm going to share with you right now, then it could be very detrimental to who you are and the direction of your life. Because see, if you start hanging around people who are in alignment with all those problems, you're going to literally receive more of that magnetic energy. And if it's negative, you'll receive more negativity in your life because you've attached yourself to other people who don't have good energy, who don't have successful direction with their energy, with who they believe they are. And so for me, I had to literally get to a point in my life where I said, no more am I going to just allow anyone to be involved in my energy field. Because whether you recognize it or not, it's going to impact and influence who you are and your personality. And your personality creates your personal reality, dude. Dang, baby. And so I learned to become dynamic with who I am. And that means that I'm able to learn how to take parts of my personality that I don't agree with anymore, like the anger, like the resentment, like the fear and the worry and the problems, and say, I don't have to identify with that no more. Bye, you're gone. In fact, now I'm going to replace that negativity with dynamic positivity. Freaking amazing, dude. I'm going to replace that negative energy with dynamic confidence. I'm going to replace that negative idea with the truth, because the truth will set you free, baby. That's for real right there, dude. Dang, baby. That's freaking amazing. Most people, they don't know that. This fool's crazy. This fool's talking about all this stuff that you can have this and you could do that and you could be this and all this stuff. It's real, dude. It's real. See, if you would have learned this growing up, you'd be in a completely different reality by now. Right? You would, because you would have thought different thoughts, which would have led to a different pattern of feelings and emotions and beliefs, which in turn would have led to you getting and creating a completely different reality. See, your thoughts and your words and your beliefs, it's like the steering wheel on a car, baby. Guess what? If you're driving in one direction, you're sitting there driving in one direction. Guess what? You want to drive in the direction of success. Guess what? You got to turn the wheel of those thoughts. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning, baby. That's the way it goes. And so guess what? Change your thoughts, you change the direction of your life. Change your thoughts, change your words, you change the direction of the story that you're telling yourself. You change the personal power that you possess right now, and you will magnify that in your reality. You want to learn how to magnify confidence? You want to learn how to magnify courage? You want to learn how to magnify your beliefs? Because whether or not you acknowledge this, you're participating in it already. And so, what are you magnifying in your life? What are you attracting into your life, right? What kind of people are you hanging around? What kind of attitude do you have? What kind of personality? Because more than anything, I don't care. You see, you can lose your house like I did. You can freaking lose it in a fire. Something can happen. You can lose that. Only thing that you will ever maintain control over is the person you decide to become. Dude, freaking amazing, baby. And so who do you want to be? You understand that your words carry superpowers? You understand that? It sounds all woo-woo and fancy and cool and, oh, brother, superpower. Yeah, because the only way you can hear this right now is through power. And it's super. Because how does sound travel across the world to the other side of the world where somebody else can hear it? In fact, how does sound enter a portable device that I'm holding in my hand and then capture that information and send that information to you? That's superpowers right there, dude. Dang, baby. But that's it, champions. That's all I got for you guys today. Just wanted to share some insights on how to magnify the power of your personality. You carry a personal power. Whether or not you believe you can use that personal power to change, that's up to you, baby. You are the only one who has control over what you decide to believe, over what you decide to create, over what you decide to experience in your life. You see what I'm saying here, dude? And so, what do you want to do, buddy? Who do you want to be? What kind of reality do you want to create? I've figured it out. I've cracked the code. And I only allow myself every day to focus on what I'm doing for that day in order to empower my personal power in a very constructive, positive way. Versus, oh, who cares? I'm unhappy with life. And hey, sometimes that can get the best of us. But guess what? When you remind yourself, see, you live every day to remind yourself of why you're living and doing what you're doing. Freaking amazing, dude. Because guess what? If you live to remind yourself of an idea, then if you decide to change the idea from one of negativity to one of positivity, from one of lack to one of, growth, if you learn to change that idea, guess what? You learn to change the trajectory, the direction, the power, and the energy of the life you freaking experience. Because I talk about this all the time, dude. The information that's controlling you right now it's a stream of information. Okay, that's one dynamic of power. I talk about this all the time. That's one dynamic of power. You have this stream of information that's possessing who you are. Okay, well, guess what? Invisible energy, that's the second dynamic of power, is attached to that stream of information. See, most people don't even know that. And guess what? You got a third dynamic of power, which is intelligence, which is attached to that energy, which is attached to that stream of information. But guess what? It don't stop there, dude. You got a fourth dynamic of power. You have the pattern, the unique pattern of the intelligence of the energy that is attached to that information. That's four dynamics of power. See, you're telling intel, right? Intelligence. What are you telling yourself inside yourself? You see, that's the point. So you got four dynamics of power so far. You got your intelligence, which is attached to, you got your pattern, which is attached to your intelligence, which is attached to the energy, which is attached to the information that creates who you believe you are. But guess what? There's a fifth dynamic of power. And that is the communication that you have with yourself. Freaking amazing. Because guess what? The communication that you have with yourself is the central voice, the understanding that you have, that you talk to yourself with. So you got the communicator, which is you, which that communication is attached to the pattern, which is attached to the intelligence, which is attached to the energy, which is attached to the information that possesses who you believe you are. Damn, buddy. They don't freaking teach you this in school, baby. I freaking decoded it from the heavens above, from the universe, baby. And so, who do you want to be, dude? What kind of mindset do you want to build? What kind of personal power do you want to magnify? You see what I'm saying here? Because what I just shared with you creates the energetic power that controls who you believe you are and what you can do in life, dude. Dang, baby. But that's it, champions. That's all I got for you guys today. So just pay attention to who you are. Pay attention to the power that you possess. Is it negative? Is it all about, ego, power, and control, and it's all about me? Is it all about trying to, play games and get a one-up on somebody else just to make yourself feel better? This is what a lot of people do. It's a false sense of confidence. It's not true confidence. In fact, it's a lack of confidence, because true confidence has character. True confidence is honest. True confidence has complete faith and trust in the direction of the truth. Dang, buddy. Freaking amazing, dude. And most people, they don't know that. So if you want to build true confidence, allow your authenticity to shine through. Allow your positivity to override your negativity. Allow your abundance and your abundant mindset to overflow past the lack mentality versus the negative victim state of mind. Because a lot of people, they get trapped in these worlds and they don't even know it, Bubba. Baby. Yeah, buddy, dude. But check it out, my friends. If you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, you guys dig this style of communication, you guys dig this style of information, consider subscribing, dude. Consider, boom, baby, hitting that thumbs up button. Hit the little bell notification if you guys want to receive updates when I rock these videos, baby. But I do thank you guys, and I do look forward to talking to you champions again next time, dude. Peace. Yeah, buddy. When you get honest with yourself, when you get real with yourself, when you get authentic with yourself, you will learn to magnify a completely different type of power in your personality, which will in turn have a direct impact on your personal reality, dude. Boom, baby. Done. Whoosh.